Hi, it's James Taylor here from the Music Business Institute, and in today's video we're going to look at how to brand your YouTube channel. It's really important if you're an artist, if you're a music artist, to have your some continuity of branding across all your different channels, your YouTube, Facebook, social media, even in terms of your artwork, for CDs and other products as well. So having that continuity, just all the top artists will have it, just because it is about building their brand as much as anything else. One of the first things you can see when looking at a newbie artist coming into it, something they get wrong, which is actually really simple just to fix, is having a lack of continuity, especially on imagery and logos across all their channels. So what I'm going to show you just now is how to do this in relation to your YouTube channel. So you've logged into your channel. What I've done just now is I've just gone on to a new channel I've just set up for Music Business Institute. Really a bit of a test channel, just so I can use it for this series of videos that we're going to be doing together. And what you'll find when you initially set up your channel, this area here, the central art area, will probably just be blank, and it'll be requesting you to put in some artwork. And also this area here could also be blank as well. The logo up on this side here is really linked to your Google Plus page. So when you've linked them together, what it will do is it'll just pull the image into that square there. So when you're on your Google Plus page, you want to make sure you've got that continuity as well. So in this case, what I kind of wanted to do is just going to take you through how to create some of the branding side, and then also to look at a really cool app called Canva, and how you can do this really quickly. Because what used to happen is you would have to maybe use Photoshop or something to kind of put together all your artwork, and it was a little bit of a pain. So I'm going to take you through how to do this really quickly. So the first thing you'll notice is up here is when you go on to your channel, if you click up here on the top right hand corner, and it's going to have edit links or edit channel art. I'll go through the edit links in just a minute, but what we'll do first is look at the channel art. So if we click on edit channel art, it's going to pull up an upload feature for you to upload some video. So upload a logo or an image. Now, in the gallery, there are a lot of other gallery art that you can use, channel art you can use, but I would really highly recommend that you do this yourself and you create your own channel art. Now, the recommended channel art size is 2560 by 1440 pixels. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to close this. I'm going to take you over to a site called Canva. That's Canva. It's a great site, especially if you're not into design, to really simply create some of this artwork that you're going to need. So from here you can actually create all your social media artwork, your Facebook covers, blog graphics, Kindle covers, Google Plus photos, you name it, you can do it here. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go up to use custom dimensions, because it doesn't actually have anything for YouTube here. So we're going to go up to use custom dimensions, and then we're going to enter those figures in. So it's 2560 by 1440, and we're just going to click on design. Now this is going to pull up next basically the blank canvas, and this is where kind of Canva really kind of comes into its own and being able to create the artwork on the fly really quickly. So what you're going to have is on here on your left hand side is actually how the blank canvas can divide up. So in this case, I'm just going to keep it really simple, and just for demonstration purposes, but for yourself, you should feel free to kind of experiment and try different things. So for example, here I'm going to have this little photo grid, which is basically just means that I just want to use one image for the whole thing. You could choose to have that, and then have a 2003 or whatever you feel. But I'm just going to use this space simply just to show you this just now. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to the background. Now you can choose solid colors, or you can choose uploads. And what I think I'll probably do just now is I might choose, let's have a look, I'm going to choose one of these background colors. Let's choose this one here. Now there's lots of free background designs to choose from. There's also paid ones as well. So let's go to, I'm going to go to one of the free ones. Let's say this one here. And then what we should happen here is we're going to put that into the artwork here just now. So we just drag that over. Okay, so now that you've got that and you've just put that image in, the next thing you want to do is probably start putting some imagery as well. And so, the most common one here is that you might put in something like an image that you've created for yourself, a publicity photo. I'm just going to let's put in a very quick photo here. This is just of me. Now, what you'll notice is that when you upload this, you're obviously going to have that image, that square that was there for your image logo, just sitting just there. So just to bear that in mind. So I'm just going to put this up here. I'm just going to do something very, very simple. That's about it. And I'm going to put in some text. And so we're going to have you can choose different text fonts here as well. This is really cool. I love all these different things. You've got all these different options here for making it look a little bit more interesting. So let's try this one here. We're going to pull this down. So, and I'll just put okay. So we'll put that there, and let's say we're going to have it. Where should we put it? Let's just put it over here, and I'll get rid of this text here as well. In fact, let's move all this up. As you can see, artwork is not my strong suit, but you can play around with this as well. So let's gonna put this down here. Okay, so once you've done that and you've played around with different things, there's lots of different basic designs here that you can try around, lots of different backgrounds, different layouts, and you can obviously upload your own stuff as well. So once you've done that, then just go up. You see up here at the top right hand side, you just go up to link and publish. And you can either download it as an image or you can download it as a PDF. So we're going to download this as an image just now. So it will just download this image. And depending on how large it is going to depend on how long it's going to take. Okay, so it's quite a large image that we're downloading, because obviously it's quite a large area that we're covering with this. And then what you would do is, once that downloads, that'll download to your hard drive on your computer. You just go up to the top right hand corner here, and you can edit that, and you can edit that channel art and put that channel art. And then what you can do with it is you can then move it around and drag it around into position that you want. So that's the basics of the channel art. The other thing I want to show you just now in terms of about branding your channel. So let's say you've got this, this image here is kind of closely branded to what you've got. Maybe you've got a logo, a band logo or something is here up at the top right hand side. Then you'll see these other things here. Now these are actually really important and often underused. These are the kind of links that you want to be driving people to a lot of the time as well. So in this case, what I'm doing here is I'm driving people to click here for free training. If you're a musician, in your case, you probably want to do something like drive them to click here for 3 free songs, or to download the new EP or whatever the thing is. Then it's also have links to the Google Plus and Facebook channel, and you can have it to Twitter and other things as well. So to make all those settings, what you do is you go back up here again, and this time you go to edit links. And then when it comes up on edit links, you'll see the different options. So also here, what you do is you put in your about. So this is where you're going to be putting in, about you as an artist and the description of the channel. You want to be, really thinking about the keywords that you're using here. So if you're a jazz pianist from New York, you would do New York jazz pianist. Talk about New York jazz pianist. The words that you're really looking to be searched for. If you're doing online drum lessons, then obviously you're going to be using things like online drum lessons, getting basically kind of specific about those, and then always having that call to action. So here, for example, it's get your free marketing course at musicbusinessinstitute.com. So that'll always be found in the about section, and it's also one of the reasons when people are searching, your channel will come up. It depends on how well you've actually filled in this section here as well. You can do other things like put your email address in for business inquiries. I tend not to leave that. I tend to just leave that alone. And then you've got these what I call these overlay links. So in this case, I've got click here for free training, and I've got some other things here. I've obviously got linked with the Google Plus account, a Facebook account, a Twitter account. You can do all those things, and then once it's done, once you just click on that and you've added all that information in, then you'll see here you're going to have all this up here, plus in the about section as well. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Canva, Canva, great resource to be able to use to get all this artwork done. It also does all your other social channels as well, and much more beside that. But I wanted to give you this this video for today, just so you can go onto your channel, really get that kind of continuity of branding happening across all your different channels. It's actually a relatively quick thing to kind of do, even if you've got, you know, your channels just now, your social media a little bit all over the place. Just spend an hour just going through and just really refreshing everything, so you've got this continuity across all your sites.